Welcome to the British Virgin Islands, in particular Tortola, where we will be visiting the Joseph Reynold O'Neill Botanical Garden. Tortola is the largest of the British Virgin Isles, and this garden sits in its city centre, Road Town. This provides a welcome escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. The British Virgin Islands is part of the Caribbean's biodiversity hotspot. This is an area identified as globally significant for its exceptional concentration of endemic species that are threatened with extinction. There are more than 640 native plant species that have been identified in the British Virgin Islands. Several of these species are growing in the conservation collection at the Joseph Reynold Gardens. The gardens were established in 1979 and sits on just under 3 acres of land, which also happens to be the site of the century-old agricultural experiment station. They are also working with several other agencies, including Kew Gardens Millennium Seed Bank, which is part of the UK's Kew Gardens backup seed storage program. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy this peaceful stroll through these beautiful gardens. Got some chickens just roaming free. There's a little chick there as well. That's cool. Check these out. That's a mango tree right there. That's pretty cool. There's the chicken again. Ran away. Oh wow. Look at these flowers. Wonderful. Oh, the lizard. There's a little lizard here. Looks a bit warm. Is he gonna run away if I get too close? Yeah. Here we have a hibiscus plant, hibiscus bush. Oh, here we have the ficus Audrey. Check out the size of that. I did attempt to grow this back home and it unfortunately didn't make it, but wow, that is a giant. Wow. Lots of palms over here as well. Lots and lots of palms. Beautiful.
What is this?
No idea. This is quite cool.
They like that.
I think it might be yeah, some kind of bean actually. Nice. Very nice. Oh, I love this tree. Look at that. Look at that. The size of those palms. Incredible. There's some more. We have some plants growing in the understory over there. Some more palms. Some more palms. There's another palm tree. Yeah. We've got some coral stones down here. I wonder what this is. It's lovely. Oh look, some Forgot the name of these. Bird's nest. Corn Dracaena. Yeah, the tag is there, Dracaena, but it's not what I thought a Dracaena would look like. Got some dumb cane here. Oh, look, my favorite. We have some anthuriums over here, including these ones here, which we actually saw lots of growing in the wild. I believe this is some sort of bird's nest anthurium. Doesn't really say what it is here. And this over here, this definitely looks like some sort of monstera, growing all the way in the understory over there, looking like they're absolutely thriving. It's either monstera or okay, not sure what that is, but yeah, we'll find out. We have a calabash tree over here with the gorges over on the floor, the fruits of the tree. Some of them are falling off. That's quite cool. I'm not quite sure what tree this is, but it looks amazing. I really like the leathery leaves on there. And under there, they call that one the wild plantain tree. So maybe that indicates that it's edible. Some more of this climbing plant here. I can't find the tag for it. Egg fruit. Not sure which one that is, but it's probably this one here. Look at this tree. Really interesting that it grows, or it sends down these sorts of vines. I imagine once it hits the ground, it roots up, and just to further strengthen the tree. Oh, this is a pretty plant. Interesting colors on it. Is this a coffee tree? This is a Birci berry, B-I-R-C-I tree with these berries on here. Not sure if it's edible or not. This is their ginger collection. Wow. Who knew ginger plants could grow to these sorts of sizes? Wow. Look at that. That is incredible. And then I think just above is another ficus tree, I believe. And you can go up the stairs as well. There's gonna be lots of bugs, I'm sure. And a lizard. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? Right up in the canopy. Amazing. Yeah, I think that was a monstera plant. Look, you can see the fruit of the monstera over there. And you can actually eat it. It's meant to be delicious. Anyway, we'll make our way down. More ginger type plants. Oh, isn't that something? Look at that.
Like a flamingo.
Yeah, it does look like a flamingo. There are lots of animals making this place their home. It's really quite something. You can see loads of lizards scurrying around. Lots of insects, butterflies, birds as well. Seen some grasshoppers and so on. It's really, really cool. This is a really amazing space, and I'm trying to soak it all in as well as sharing it with you all. But wow, oh my days, there's an iguana. Oh my goodness. Oh my days.
That's cool.
Wow. Wow. Hey, buddy. Hey. Wow. Isn't that something? Just as I'm talking about all of the animals in here as well. There you go. Big old iguana. Bamboo over here. Check it out, all the way up, forming a canopy. Oh yeah, is this a Dracaena? I think it might be. I think this might be the one I'm growing in the kitchen. Doesn't compare to this though. Okay, so I believe we've just found a breadfruit tree. Nice. You can eat the fruit from this tree. It's best served sort of steamed or boiled. Some people boil it, I prefer it steamed personally. Really good. You can eat it sort of as it's a junior fruit. Like this, well, not that one, but more like the one I just showed you over there. Or you can wait for it to ripen and get really, really sweet. It looks like they're also doing some sort of grafting of the breadfruit tree. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of species they're trying to graft onto this one. This is a bird of paradise. Look at that. That's quite a big one. And they've got parrot's flower. So maybe similar vein to the bird of paradise. Same family, I imagine. Have a look at that.
This is bird of paradise.
Oh, look at that. A guava tree. I nearly went past that. With a little guava, green guava growing on it here. And when that ripens, depending on the type of species, it's either like a lovely bright pink color or a white sort of fleshy one as well. Very, very nice. I can see some sort of tree here. What is that? Who are you? Look at that. The seeds are really fluffy. Wow, they're really fluffy. I don't know if I'm allowed to touch them. I won't, just in case I damage it, but that's cool. Really cool. And here is the breadfruit tree in true style. And yes, if you touch it, it will stain your hands. It leaves like a white sappy thing on there. So yeah, these trees grow to gigantic sizes, so this is only a baby one. Nice. What's over this way? There's a bridge here. This is a really cool bridge. And it goes over just here. I don't know if you can see it, but there are loads of terrapin turtles in here. And then over this way, more turtles, more terrapins, and lots of floating plants as well. Boom, this is a desert rose. This is one plant that I've been desperately trying to grow and keep happy in my home. I'll just keep trying. I think that's all I can do is keep trying. And I can see another one here. Look at the flowers on this. This is exactly why I would want to grow this plant. It's so beautiful. And here's another one over here with some darker flowers on it as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And now we're entering the succulent section. So lots and lots of snake plants growing here. Lots of snake plants. As well as this plant. I believe this is the mother of millions or something like that. I can't remember the name. It's meant to grow lots and lots of other succulents on it. Here we have, I think there are two plants here. I think this is a euphorbia. Not quite sure which one. And this if I'm not mistaken, this longer one along here, this looks a bit like a dragon fruit plant. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. Lots of agave over here, gorgeous, beautiful, huge agaves, as well as some aloe vera plants growing along the edge just here. Wow. So this one's called a century plant. This is this agave americana. That's because once this plant grows this massive center stalk here, these are its flowers, this is when it reproduces. After that, unfortunately, it dies. But before it does that, it shoots out lots and lots of pups around the base, as you can see here. So once this plant grows to the decent size that it needs to, it will then just die and wilt away. But we're not done yet. We've still got some more cacti and succulents to show you. How cool! Look at these ones just growing on the ground, really low level. Look at that one over there, nice little cluster. And there's some all the way back there up on the rocks as well. Then we have some pads, cactus pads. Look at that. Some of them are about to fruit. You can see that, it's about to fruit. But yeah, how cool. Amazing. And then here you've got some barrel cactus, also known as the Turk's cap. That's cool. I can see why. I can see where it gets inspiration from. Oh, that's cool. That's really, really cool. And then some more pads over here. How cool is that? Under here we've got some other cacti as well. This one has no name, so I'm not able to tell you exactly what it is. But then back there, there's a big juicy tree with a juicy trunk on it. How cool. I thought if I made my way around here, you'll be able to see this tree a bit more right in the center, just here. I believe that's a Dracaena growing in all its splendor. Look at that. How amazing. How beautiful. Wow. A beautiful fountain to end the day. Look at that. So there you have it. That brings us to the end of the O'Neill Garden tour. I'm sorry I wasn't able to name all of the plants here for you, but essentially it's just a collection of amazing native plants that grow in the British Virgin Islands. They did some really great work to conserve a lot of the plants here. As I've read to you, there are some plants that are facing extinction. So they're working with the Kew Gardens. So they're working with the likes of Kew Gardens to preserve a lot of these seeds just in case the worst happens. They recognize that rising sea levels and soil salutation is going to be a huge issue in the Virgin Islands. So this kind of space here, they're doing amazing work just to sort of think ahead and think about the future wildlife and spaces that, you know, we come here just to sort of celebrate these spaces and enjoy it, but really it's places like this that really help us and will allow us to keep doing this well into the future. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour. I certainly did. Definitely the highlight of my trip so far. A really gorgeous place to spend your time. I would recommend coming in here, spending a couple hours just walking around, sitting, chilling. It's quite hot, quite humid, so you don't want to be like me. I kind of just sort of showed you as much as I could in a short space of time. But if you do have the time and you don't have to head back as I do, then take your time and really soak in this space. And yeah, it's a really nice place to be. All right, as always guys, keep planting.